new to credit card use. When I was married, I didn't have not one card. I got divorced and I had to get all these cards to help me live. My eventual goal is to not live at the house, you know, that you guys helped me with. And I would eventually like to leave the shop and have my own job and my own home that I bought for myself, and just be out of the rut that I'm in right now. I know that I'm in the financial space that I'm in because of the divorce that I went through. I don't think anyone goes into marriage thinking they're gonna get a divorce or separated. I got a divorce because I was in a relationship with someone who just had a lot of anger issues. He was mentally and emotionally abusive. It was something I had to get out of because I didn't want to live like that forever. I'm very nervous, but also very excited to see the outcome because it'll be good. I'm excited about it.
I'm excited to hear what he says.
We're making shrimp and chicken lo mein?
Shrimp and chicken lo mein.
What do you need me to do?
First step, throw away the peas.
I'm Donnell.
I'm Tonda, and we are the Johns.
And you could prep the chicken too.
Okay.
We need a different.
We have a young son, Donnell Jr. He's a college student. He's getting his master's degree, and we live in Washington, D.C. We signed up for this opportunity to get a coach.
Coach for what?
To go over financial stuff for us, so we can learn about how to properly manage our money. I served 26 years in the United States Army. I retired as a command sergeant major.
I'm a little nervous. I am a high school teacher. I teach biology and anatomy and physiology at a local high school.
It's gonna be kind of painful.
No, looking at your actual spending habits.
Yeah, somebody that's looking at our spending habits.
No, I'm talking about you looking at your spending.
Oh, I gotta look at my spending habits?
Yeah.
Yes.
What are you talking about? Get off my shoe issue. I think we all have a shoe problem.
Issue.
No, we do. We do.
Huh?
Issue.
It's an issue. We don't have a shoe problem, we have issues.
His shoes.
Yes, or my shoes. Is that what we paid his college for, is for him to come up with those type of things? Yes, we spend.
Yes. I blame him and he blames me.
I do not blame her.
Yes, he.
No, I don't. When I was growing up, my mom used to balance her checkbook.
Checkbook.
Yeah, she used to keep her checkbook with her and she'd go line by line and...
Do you know what a checkbook is?
Yeah, when I was in elementary school, we had a unit where we balanced checks.
I think we have too many credit cards, too many options to put things on credit cards, which, you know, when one fills up, use the next.
So our credit card debt is a little over $100,000, which is a lot of money. I didn't realize that we had that much in credit card debt.
I'm nervous and excited. Nervous because it's unknown, but excited because I'm gonna find out where my money's going and how I can make it work to plan a future, to get out of debt, to have money left over, to be secure, to be, you know, happy about our choices. The nervous part comes into play when I think about our mistakes being exposed.
When you think about sports, they have a coach. Most of your professional athletes have a coach, but most people don't get financial coaches or even think about having a coach in that aspect. And you and I aren't getting any younger, and so we gotta make sure.
I'm getting younger. Speak for yourself. You think you should know as an adult, but if you've never been taught, as I know as a teacher, you don't learn it. So having a coach is the best situation you can be in because they've been there and they've seen lots of situations similar to yours, and they have some answers that we don't have. Well, luckily we have this opportunity to look at our finances and see where everything is going.
You got more face to do today? Yeah, girl. I got a few.
I am Erica Coleman. I am from New Orleans, Louisiana, AKA NOLA. Okay.
So what you gonna get? I know you like glam.
Do your magic. You know
I do makeup for people because I started playing with makeup, fell in love with it, and then when I got sick in 2019, I had cancer, and I started like really getting glam with it. Everybody always want what I have.
Right, it's your fault. So
that's why we come to you. Look at
Right.
you. You're a walking billboard.
So now I need to have my makeup like yours.
When I would go to my chemo treatments and the ladies would be like, oh, you look so pretty. Have you even lost your hair or anything? I'm like, yeah. And once I started doing like their makeup, they felt good about their stuff. So it just made me fall more and more in love with it. So I just started getting more creative with it and just, I can't live without it. It's a part of who I am. So did I tell y'all about this new adventure that I'm about to start?
No.
It's exciting.
What's going on?
When I was going through cancer, it was like one of the hardest times in my life because not only was I going through cancer, my father was going through cancer at the same time. As y'all know, I've had like issues with like finance since my dad died, you know, when I started taking out loans when I first started trying to have a service for him when he passed away. I never actually took in that I even had cancer because I didn't even have time to think about myself. I was more like worried about like my dad, making sure that he was good. Taking out loans, kept getting back and forth into debt. Then COVID hit. So, it kind of put me behind with stuff. So I saw an opportunity and I wanted to sign up for it to see if I could get help because I need help. Okay. I'm like tired of like struggling, trying to figure out like how I'm gonna do this and that, trying to make ends meet. Because of course y'all know I pretty much take care of my mom. So now that my dad passed away, it's like now I'm in a position now that I have to take care of my mother. So I'm gonna be meeting up with a financial coach named Miss Patrice. Awesome. And she's gonna help me like pretty much get my life in order. Like my mom, she can't really work. So that kind of like fell on me. And I mean, it's my mom, I don't mind. Because she's taking care of me pretty much like my whole life. So that just means I gotta hustle harder. Just last week, my car got taken away. So hopefully Miss Patrice could help me, get my finances together so I can get another car, get my car. I feel like life has gut punched me so many times and to actually get an opportunity to put me on the right path, like it's like so exciting because it's like, damn, like life is finally giving me something back.
Yeah, I'm so sorry about the car situation.
Yeah, life happens. In my life, I feel like if I do the work, my life can change. It's like, I feel like at this point, it's really up to me to set the standards for how I want my life to be. I'm excited to meet Miss Patrice.
She is.
Because she like seemed like I looked her up and stuff. She seemed like a very powerful woman. So I can't wait to see what it's like to have all my finances in place and not be in no type of debt. Yeah, definitely a big breather. Huh? Yeah, she's very pretty too. I'm gonna do her makeup.
You want barbecue sauce on your burger?
Sure.
Okay, I'll bring it instead.
What color do you want?
Cute. I'm Megan,
And I'm Wes.
and we're this year's, and we have 3 beautiful kids. James, food is here if you want to come down. We always say that James is our sunshine because he's our first. Avery's our rainbow, and then Rowan is our pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Do you want to go take him his burger? Okay.
As a child, I didn't grow up with money. We worried about food. We worried about the lights.
Ooh, look at that. That's a monster burger.
Monster burger.
Monster burger. I am a Head Start teacher assistant for 3 to 5-year-olds.
I am a deli clerk at Kroger's, so I can package things in the bakery, I can slice meat and cheese in the deli, and I also cook chicken in the bistro. So, I work the ovens and the fryers. I feel like it's work, work, work. Wake up, work. Just work, and it's never enough. Never enough money.
It's not. Our current biggest financial hurdle is budgeting. We have been struggling quite a bit with our bills. We've had our electric get shut off recently, and we're behind on rent.
Are you nervous?
Oh yeah, I am very nervous. I'm hoping that maybe Jean can help us figure out how we can pay rent, not have to worry about the electric bill. We have looked up our financial coach, Jean Chatsky. She seems like she is going to be able to help us a lot.
I think she seemed very friendly and like she knows exactly what she's talking about and that she'll be able to help us with all of our financial burdens.
I know that a lot of the times I'm all over the place.
Yeah, not so.
When our kids were born, I promised myself that they wouldn't have the same lifestyle that I had growing up, but its history somehow seems to be repeating itself.
Hopefully, I can get a lot of knowledge out of this and a lot of stability.
I feel like Jean is the only chance to turn our lives around.
If we don't change, we're gonna end up losing our house and being on the streets possibly, which I don't want that for my kids. I'm hoping that Jean can help us manage our finances better so that we can give these kids a better life and not have to stress as much.